Barry Dardis could play a big role for Summerhill on Sunday. After 52 games over 6.5 months, we are down to the last two in the race for the Keegan Cup, and it has never been more difficult to call a winner, suggests FERGAL Lynch. Sunday's SFC final clash between Dunboyne and Summerhill will take place at Pairc Tailteann, 3:30 p.m. After Dunboyne's shock annihilation of 3 in row chasing Simonstown in the semi-finals. They were installed as slight favourites to claim their first SFC crown since 2005, but only a fool would write off a Summerhill side that were the top scorers throughout the campaign. Undoubtedly, the two teams that remain are deserving finalists. They played the most attractive football, provided the best of the entertainment, and exhibited all the attributes necessary to be champions. So, who will be crowned champions? Based on overall levels of performance, it has to be Dunboyne. If ability to wipe out an opposition in a blistering spell is anything to go by, then Summerhill are on to a winner. Both sides have struggled a bit this year in terms of finding a constant level of top-quality football, but that is a common trait throughout the Meath SFC for many years, so who can adapt better to the pressure that Sunday will bring? When Summerhill have had to, they've been able to turn on the style this year. Thunderbursts of 20 to 25 minute spells decimated Scrine, Noffiana, St Colmcille's and Downamore, Ashbourne, yet they have consistently given opponents their purple patches, allowed them live in hope with lapses in concentration or an inability to close out a game. Dunboyne were similar. They produced patches of football that no opposition could live with. The ability to defend solidly, secure primary possession, distribute economically and hit hard up front has made them formidable foes. The statistics suggest Summerhill have the superior scoring threat. Their scoring return from their 7 games in this championship is 20 to 106, that's an average of almost 24 points a game. Dunboyne have hit 7 to 101 in their 7 outings, an average of just over 17 points. However, Summerhill's figures are somewhat skewed by the 35-point hammering they dished out to an extremely weakened Caraha in round 3, but even taking that game out of the equation, the return is an average of close to 21 points. In contrast, Summerhill have been leaking goals, despite goalkeeper Tony McDonnell making several outstanding stops throughout the journey to the final. Summerhill have shipped 9 to 69 in 7 games, and while the points concession tally is acceptable, conceding goals and goal chances is a problem for the 2011 and 2013 champions. Compare Dunboyne's defensive liability, they has conceded just 3 goals in their 7 games, again much down to the performance of their talented young goalkeeper Cian Flynn, but also in no small part to their tigerish, determined defense and hard-working philosophy that ensures the opposition are given very little room to create. So, who will break first? In football ability, Dunboyne and Summerhill cannot be separated. Shane McEndy, Gavin McCoy, Cathal Finn and Seamus Lavin are all inter-county standard, while the aforementioned Cian Flynn has been one of the revelations of the championship. That solid defensive unit will be tested by the movement, tenacity and accuracy of Sini and Davy Dalton, the elusiveness, ball-winning and accuracy of Barry Dardis, and the power, pace and trickiness of the outstanding David Larkin and Kevin Ryan. While acknowledging their tendency to leak goals this term, Summerhill have plenty of tough defenders that will make life very tough for the Dunboyne's marquee forwards Robbie McCarthy and Donald Lenihan. Cowlin Young has recovered from injury and returned to the type of form that makes him a top-class fullback, while Captain Willie Ryan and Padraig Jardy are others with inter-county experience and an ability to be as threatening going forward as they are effective in their defensive duties. Dunboyne's twin attacking threat of McCarthy and Lenihan is obvious, but not easy to stop. They are surrounded by willing workers who create opportunities and open up space for them to flourish. The key for Summerhill is to suffocate that space, easier said than done. With 2 evenly matched teams, it could boil down to experience, and this is why Summerhill get a very tentative nod to prevail. After reaching the final last year, they failed to perform on the big day. The grand stage can be a daunting place, and Dunboyne have only one player, David Gallagher, still playing from the last time they played in a final in 2005. Summerhill have been in 4 finals since Dunboyne were last in 1 and 4 of next Sunday's panel, including 3 certain starters, Tony McDonald, Michael Byrne, Davy Dalton and Paul Larkin were involved in 2008. 9 of Sunday's panel played in the 2011 replay victory over Dunshaughlin, 10 played in the 2013 victory over Naviana, and almost all of this year's panel were part of last year's final, so all the experience suggests Summerhill might be better capable of handling the occasion, but as John Lyons reminded his players of Mike Tyson's famous quote, "Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth." It has all the hallmarks of a classic, although the same was said about last year's final and that was dreadful, but Summerhill might just have more to smile about this time around.